One important lesson I learned early in life is the power of being honest from the very beginning, especially when it comes to mistakes. It takes a lot of self-reflection and courage to be honest with yourself and the people around you when things are not going so well. But radical honesty can relieve so much stress in your life. And being absolutely honest immediately, before others have the chance to tell you about what's wrong, can even be rewarding. One example from my own life is something that once happened in my career, not even too far in the past. I was employed in a position with a pretty good pay. The work environment and the colleagues were also enjoyable. But after a few months I realized that the position totally wasn't for me. Not because I couldn't do the job, I did well, but I didn't feel well while doing it. I totally did not enjoy it, and I know that at one point people would realize that, and it would eventually have a negative impact on my performance and on the company. The first option in that case would have been to just suck it up. After all, I chose that position in the first place, right? I could just wait until they fire me or quit and search for something that fits better. My second option, though, was to be brutally honest. I knew they were searching for someone in a different position. There was less pay, but it suited me better. So I took aside the two colleagues who were responsible for me and told them that I think after being given a comprehensive insight in the past few months, I discovered that it wasn't for me, and I wasn't happy in that position. In the long term, it would not be beneficial neither for me nor the company if I kept that position. I was being honest. A lot of you might say now that this was a stupid move. But at the same time, I also told them about how I could imagine myself better in the other position and I wouldn't mind the pay gap. It would just make my daily working routine so much more enjoyable. And they agreed. And from the next day on, all the stress that had built up during the past months was gone. I took over the other position and was happy. During the talk, not only did one of my colleagues compliment me on the courage for being so honest with them, he said most people wouldn't have done that. My coming forward also signaled to the company that I enjoyed being in the team, that I would rather stay with them than someone else, that the company was indeed important to me. Even though at first being honest might seem like something scary that can shake your world around, it is always better than being dishonest. Like a great quote says, "Honesty doesn't always pay, but dishonesty always costs." There are many more examples of situations where being radically honest is beneficial. But I think there's someone that can give you an even better, more detailed and humorous story than I could. That is Bruce Music. Watch his awesome TEDx talk, The Big Secret That Nobody Wants to Tell, which I have linked in the description below. You'll be fascinated of how being honest can change your happiness level and your life. As always, thanks for watching and don't forget to be valorous.